Oopsie, a little take two. I did a live video this afternoon and realised that I actually posted it on my personal page, so I'm very sorry about that. So at day 31 of it's about 62 days challenge or experiment where I am healing myself, starting with the gut. Obviously the gut controls everything that basically goes on in the body. It controls how we feel, how we think. It controls our, how our skin looks. It controls the nutrients that we're able to absorb. It controls our, our immune system. So obviously over the last few weeks, I've made some big changes to my life, and I have incorporated things that are going to not only nurture my gut back to health, but also help with the bacteria in there to make sure that I have the essential bacteria in abundance, which is what we need. So I've been through the first week, which was excruciating because I have actually been quite extreme, and that was I've given up sugar, alcohol, all foods that are in packets, anything processed at all. So that first week was a little bit horrendous, especially because I was a coffee addict and I was relying on sugar and caffeine and things like that for energy. But what I've actually realised is that I can actually get my body to be my energy source, and that's exactly what I've done. Has it been easy? There's been days it hasn't been. I have sticking to a really, really strict routine. So I'm up at 5 and I have my hour of power, and that's where I actually take time out to set myself up for the day and, just have some quiet time before sometimes the chaos or whatever the day may bring. When being a multiple business owner and a mother of 3 busy children, life is fairly busy. I mean, we're still here at La Bella. We've been here since 8:30 this morning. We love it, but it is busy. And the great thing about this experiment, the one thing that I have noticed is how much energy I've got. It's been phenomenal. The energy that, and I'm sleeping amazing. I guess, all those, when you're having a lot of sugar, that you're getting those insulin spikes, and it's just not good. And, it does interfere with the way that you're sleeping. And so that's one thing. So I have my hour of power at 5 in the morning, and then I do my exercise. I've been exercising most days. Whether it be a pump class, a circuit with the girls, might go for a walk, might go for a run, might go for a bike ride with my daughter. Just all depends on what's happening that day. So from 6 to 7, I do actually exercise every day. So that's been amazing. So getting up at 5 o'clock, it's been day 31, I said today. So what I've actually done is been able to create amazing habit. There has been days that I haven't felt like getting out of bed at 5 o'clock in the morning. And when I say this, I mean even on the weekends. Every single weekend I've been up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Because what I'm trying to do is recalibrate my body completely back into these amazing habits that I've always had. But unfortunately, at the beginning of the year, I lost my way and just wasn't feeling right, and it wasn't a good feeling. I didn't have any energy. I did the skincare experiment 1, and I think that just knocked me around a bit. But I'm just loving day 31. I've created amazing habits. I can feel my skin is starting to flourish. My skin's starting to function amazingly. I just feel a lot healthier. I've got more energy. I think I've got more energy than I've ever had before. It's been amazing. So I have shared my eating plans. It's all I am doing is eating whole foods, and it's easy. Easy recipes that any mum or any woman can incorporate into their lives. So I have 30 days left of this challenge, and this is my little shout out to us if you guys would like to join me. this is 30 days. You guys don't need to be as extreme as me, but 30 days of where you take 30 minutes to have some mindfulness, and that's where you just focus on you and take the time out to just to have some time by yourself before you have to go and be everything for everybody else. 30 minutes of exercise a day, and then obviously try not to have anything out of packets, so any processed foods, and the booze. Give up the booze. 30 days, anybody can do this. But I would love as many people just for that last 30 days that I'm on this experiment to join me. I'll keep posting my foods. If you're not following my Instagram story, everything's on my Instagram story, or if you haven't got all my recipes and things like that, it's all there. So far, what have I noticed? As I said, lots and lots of energy. The energy and how clear my brain is, it's amazing. And don't think there hasn't been times in this that it hasn't been hard, because it has been, especially that first week. But what I've realised is that I probably don't take enough time to, there's times that I work 12, 14 hours straight, and I realise that that's not really healthy. So the great thing about this experiment is I really wanted to learn, how I can be at that peak performance all the time. And, as a 43-year-old woman, with an extremely busy life, I've got to be healthy. And so creating these amazing habits has been wonderful. My skin, yep. I'm actually loving where my skin's heading. I'm back on a full skin regime. So obviously a cleanser, a hydrating lotion, and a customized moisturizer that's customized just for my skin. I use a peeling cream once a week, which is just beautiful. Jojoba beads, it's very gentle, only removes the skin cells that need to be removed, that are no longer required. I use obviously an eye product, an eye cream, and a vitamin mask at night time. And when I'm exercising, I use that to stop the oxidative stress. But I'm sort of nearly getting to the point that I actually don't even need a lot of makeup, considering what my skin looked like after the skincare experiment 1. It's slowly starting to come back. But what this has shown me is that our diet really impacts on the way that our skin feels, and the skin feels and looks. I've incorporated a lot more good fats into my diet, and that is obviously having an amazing effect on my skin, giving my cells, those essential fatty acids to be able to function properly. I'm drinking more water, and you are what you eat, and your skin reflects that. Skin is a side of response, and it will always tell you if your body's not healthy. So I'm just loving the way that my skin's coming along. I have had a collagen induction therapy, and that's where we trick the cells into thinking that there's been a wound to stimulate growth factors. Helps with fine lines and wrinkles, but what it does is it's just great for all over skin health. So I had that about 2 weeks ago, and you can see my skin's recovered really well. So that's really, really, really good. Another thing that I've really noticed is just that my strength and my endurance and all those things are starting to come back. I can't believe how quickly you actually lose those things when you stop exercising. When I first started lifting weights, it was hard, and I was sore, but now it's getting easier. I'm going to the gym. I train with Jane at least 3 times a week, and then I train with my girls a couple of times a week, and they're just pushing me and encouraging and supporting me just to really, just strive to be that little bit better than I was yesterday. And that's all we have to do, is just try and be a little bit better than we were yesterday. And it's just such a great feeling. I would love more people to feel like this, and if I can encourage you to get through that first little bit that's hard, and then make those lifestyle changes. You don't have to do it forever. We all need to enjoy our life, but to be able to feel healthy and happy is an amazing feeling. This experiment, I've got, as I said, 30 days to go. I can't wait to show and share the photos at the end of the experiment. I think you guys will be quite shocked. As a natural consequence, I have lost 5 kilos so far. And so I'm feeling much better. My clothes are fitting me better. Just all over, I'm just feeling 100% better. But would love for those last 30 days, anyone that's out there that would love to join in. I've got the girls here at La Bella that are joining in. There's lots of clients of mine that are secretly doing this experiment in the background on the bone broth and the supplements that I'm taking. Which is obviously the Beauty Chef, which encourages, to improve the bacteria in my gut. Our bone broth, which is healing the lining to make my small intestines more permeable, so I can absorb nutrients. Omega-3s, I've upped the ante there, but I'm also taking lots of more good fats are in my diet. But I'm also taking supplements of veggie fruits and so my veggie fruits and my berries. So I'm taking those every day to make sure that I'm getting the supplements that I need. And obviously that also impacts the way that your skin looks, impacts the way that, the energy that you have. So, yeah, so I just thought I'd do a little update. And there's a few people there that I've spoken to today. You know who you are. I can see you're watching. And I look forward to you guys joining me, and I would love a little wave if you're prepared for the next 30 days to just, give a few things up and take care of yourself and just to be the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. Thank you.